Hi everyone, welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf. And today I want to talk about posture and why posture and how far away you are from the golf ball are so critical. So the first thing I want to do is get our club face behind the ball correctly. So we need to let our hands set into the ball, and that will allow us to determine how far away from the ball we are. So when you look at impact or dynamic impact and what the shaft is doing, as the weight of the club goes into the ball, it's going to pull on my arm, which is going to square the club face. That's assuring that I have the right grip. But the shaft is going to go up a little bit with everyone. It doesn't matter how fast you're moving this golf club. As the club face swings into the ball, it's going to pull on my arm and raise the shaft a little bit. So I like to preset that motion so we're not starting from way down here and then try to figure out how to get way up there. So we want to get fairly close. It doesn't have to be exact, but fairly close to where you're at with impact. So again, I get my grip on there. And what I want to do is let the weight of the club set my wrist. So this elongates my hand right here. So when I get set up to the ball, the weight of the club sets my wrist. Okay? And now I can move into what we're getting to is with posture or balance in posture. So when you look at how you're setting up to the ball, if I'm setting up straight up and down, if I'm just standing straight up and down, I can feel that my toes are resting. I can feel the ground, but they're not pressuring into the ground because I'm standing straight up and down. That's what I need to feel when I get over this ball. So basically what I need to do is feel how I counterbalance. So as much as my shoulders go forward, my hips are going to go back. So the first thing I'm going to do is, before we set up to the ball, I want you to get your stance shoulder width apart and push your hip sockets back until you can get down into the ball. Okay? So if I let the club unhinge or feel like the club is setting my hand, so this elongates, and I push my hip sockets back and let the club set into the ball. Now my toes are going to tell me a lot here. I need to feel how my toes, again, are just resting into the ground. If I get too far away from the ball where my hands are, I can feel my toes start to grab. And if I'm too far away from the golf ball, chances are it's going to affect a lot of things, especially how I turn. That's room for a whole nother video. But again, set the club up front. Let this come down so it sets your wrists, so it sets down into the ball. And I need to get my feet close enough so when I swing back, my hips are I'm pushing away from the ball, not falling into it. So again, let your hands set into the ball. Get close enough to the ball where your toes are just resting. And again, now I'm close enough to the ball where I start to feel my hips are going to push back away from the ball. I want everything starting to move back away from the ball, up to my left, back away from the ball. It all starts with good posture. Remember, you have to counterbalance your posture based on how your hands set, and your feet are going to tell you a lot. So again, do this. This setup, again, is going to promote the good motions of a good golf swing. Like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf. Want to take a live lesson from me, or you have a question? Visit me at billyfitzgeraldgolf.com. And thanks for watching.